Rusev team.
Rusev Fudria, Rusev Machka.
Well, everybody, welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown here as Rusev makes his way to the ring, starting it off with a crowd here tonight, a chorus of Rusev Day chants. I'm, of course, Dominic here on the Bad Wrestling channel, and we enter this Friday Night SmackDown with Rusev Day, Aiden English, and Rusev. These two once again going to be squaring off against the club. We've seen these two tag teams kind of have a bit of a feud, kind of boiling over. You guess you could say Rusev, Aiden English, Gallows, Anderson. Those four, they have a lot of experience already going against one another. A few tag team matches. Okay, last week the club lost to Rusev Day, while Rusev Day beforehand lost to the club, so they're 1-1 apiece. And tonight it's going to be the club versus Rusev, the tiebreaker, you could say, here tonight. Speaking of things happening tonight, we're going to be seeing the leader of the club, Finn Balor, our World Heavyweight Champion, in action later on in our main event, as well as a bit of a conversation, I guess you could say, with Matt Hardy. The man has been attacking the Wyatt family. Matt Hardy has been, I'm not too sure why, so perhaps we'll get an explanation for that as the crowd chanting for Rusev Day here. The former World Heavyweight Champion gets a knee to the face by Carl Anderson. And now again with the knee. Carl Anderson, one half of the club, alongside Luke Gallows, or at least one half of the Gallows and Anderson duo, gets slammed down by Rusev with a belly-to-belly. Like I mentioned, these two teams, no stranger to one another. Last week, Rusev and Aiden English pulling out a hell of a win, defeating the club. And a few weeks before that, the club did the same thing against Rusev and Aiden English. Oh my god! What a devastating landing there, with the Alabama slam by Rusev on Carl Anderson. But Carl Anderson, and he almost seems unaffected. He's still in the fight. Makes the tag to the big man, Luke Gallows. And now we're going to see the Haas fight. Luke Gallows and Rusev. Okay, as Rusev, the former World Heavyweight Champion, gets an arm drag in on the big man. He picks him up and then slams him down again. Goes after the arm. Definitely seems like a focal point right now here. Stomps on the arm again. And now throws him across the ring. The crowd here tonight watching on in a sold-out arena here tonight, as Luke Gallows, with a chop to the back of the head there on Rusev. The crowd watching on in support for both these teams. They want to see which team is the better team. Which duo is the better duo, as Rusev rolls to the outside. He's looking at Luke Gallows. Carl Anderson looking down at Rusev as well. The counter won by the referee. Rusev gets back inside the ring, as Gallows now grabbing him. Oh, face first goes Rusev here. Oh my god, oh my god, that's really ref, really, okay. A definite use of the ropes there. I don't know if the referee caught it, however, of course, Gallows and Anderson definitely ones to cheat in their matches. A thick kick connects by Rusev. Okay, the thunderous clap of the foot on the side of the head of Luke Gallows here, as Aiden English goes for an elbow, and a big boot connects, as Gallows with a huge maneuver there. Following this matchup as well, we'll be seeing Shayna Baszler versus Bayley. Those two women, no strangers to each other, as well as, oh my god, getting tangled up in the ropes there. Jesus, the landing by Aiden English, but Aiden English somehow still fighting. Okay, Luke Gallows just throwing him as hard as he can into the corner. But Aiden English is still trying to get to the fight for Rusev and Rusev Day. As now Aiden English gets a punch to the face. Gallows throws him into the corner. Makes the tag to Anderson. And oh, look at this. Bounces off the ropes into the shotgun dropkick, connecting here on SmackDown. As there you see the signature club sign there, the hand symbol. As Aiden English still in the fight. Okay, even though, you know, Carl Anderson and Gallows, they can throw up hand symbols all they want, but it doesn't matter unless you get the 3 count, unless you get the victory. And Aiden English, he's trying to fight and gain that victory, but right now Carl Anderson is not allowing him a chance to do so. However, Aiden English throws him off, and it looks like he's going to take it as an elbow connects, but again, Anderson hits him in the stomach. Again with the kick into the Anderson spine buster connects. No, not even a 1 count there. As Carl Anderson goes for a punch. Rusev hits him with the elbow. And Anderson, he's looking at him. You know what? Fine, you can stand there all you want. I'll just do some more damage on the man who's actually legal. For his team, however, trying to sneak attack again on Rusev as Anderson. He's just looking at him. He's looking a little pissed off that Rusev is not. He just keeps reversing him, and oh, Anderson hits him with a neck breaker. Okay, the underhanded tactics, sure. However, you know what? Aiden English, the legal man, he looks pissed off that he just watched as Carl Anderson, oh god, look at this, choking him here on the top rope. He looks a little bit pissed off that Carl Anderson just hit a swinging neck breaker on Rusev, perhaps taking him out of action for a few moments, as Anderson throws him into the corner now, makes another tag, and now choking him, and then a kick to the stomach. The club here tonight, Gallows and Anderson, they have been teaming for years. Okay, not in WWE, well, in WWE, but not only in WWE, but in Japan, in alternate countries and alternate companies. They know each other very well, and they have that tag team experience that perhaps Rusev and Aiden don't have, and Rusev, oh, gets back up. Anderson watches as his buddy Gallows gets taken down with the clothesline, as now Aiden English tags in the former World Heavyweight Champion. He gets the tag here. As now, oh, goes after Anderson, and Anderson now kicking him there, but a bit of a reversal now. Okay, perhaps making Rusev a bit groggy now as he goes into the corner. However, Rusev reverses. Throws Gallows. Oh! Looks to be throwing Gallows across the ring. Changed his mind mid-move. Pulled him back. Screaming towards the crowd here. And then, oh! Takes down Carl Anderson. As Rusev now kicks him in the stomach. And now he's going for it here. Okay, trying to build the momentum up for his team here tonight. Because now, oh, and a punch to the face by Gallows. And now Rusev with a right hand of his own to Gallows. Okay, Aiden English, not the legal man, but he just gets a big shot in the chin. And Rusev is a bit pissed off at that. Slamming down Gallows, he's looking furious here at his unneeded punch to the face. As Rusev saying, you know what, go make the hot tag to Carl Anderson. Let's go, I am pissed off. As Anderson runs in with the clothesline. And now, oh, look at this, the Luthez press, beating the hell out of him, punching him in the face over and over again with the right hands. And Carl Anderson, okay, Rusev letting Gallows get the tag, and perhaps that wasn't such a good idea, as now the Anderson cutter connects, and the cover 1, 2, oh! But Aiden English breaks up the count. And now there you see Anderson, oh, he's grabbing him here, he's bringing him back into the ring now. Anderson, this is what you get for breaking up the count and for costing me my win. Gallows on the outside and Aiden English down on the outside as well. Rusev punches him in the face there, connects with the Machka kick to the back of the skull. Trying to crack the skull, now trying to break the back perhaps, as now Rusev, he's got him here tonight, the Accolade. The Accolade locked in, Carl Anderson trying to hold on for dear life here, but he taps. And there you see Rusev holding on a bit longer than perhaps he needed to. Aiden English and Rusev get the better here in this bit of a 2 out of 3 falls series, kind of series we've seen between these two teams. Okay, it started off with the club getting a win, but then the final 2 matches these two teams battled in, it went to Rusev Day. As Aiden English and Rusev here tonight, the big wins. And a big match there. We just saw the Mashka kick to the back of the skull. And as soon as he did that, I was like, it's over. Exactly what I thought. It was over. The back of the kick to the back of the head, and it was over. Rusev and English, the winners here tonight. Well, anyways, like I mentioned, Shayna Baszler, the SmackDown Women's Champion, going to be going toe-to-toe against Bayley. These two women definitely not strangers to one another, fighting multiple times for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley cashed in the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase on Shayna Baszler. And since then, Shayna has won it back. And tonight, Bayley makes her way to the ring for some one-on-one action. Some one-on-one action that she should have got a few weeks ago against Charlotte. It was scheduled to be Bayley versus Charlotte. You know what happened? Shayna Baszler decided to attack Charlotte. She decided to attack her because she wanted, I guess she just wanted to prove her dominance once again. Okay, she said last week, she stated that she wanted to hear her name. She wanted to hear her name in fear from other competitors in the back. She wanted them to be scared. She wanted them to know that she could strike at any time. And so Shayna Baszler attacked Charlotte. And now we're going to be seeing Shayna Baszler make her way to the ring. It's going to be her versus Bayley. But in a few weeks' time, Charlotte and Shayna Baszler both went up to the general manager in their own separate times, Shawn Michaels, and they both requested a match against one another. So in a few weeks' time, at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, that woman right there is putting her title on the line. It is going to be Shayna Baszler versus Charlotte, and the winner of that match goes on to fight Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, either woman, in my opinion, versus Charlotte would be, or versus Ronda Rousey would be a hell of a fight. As now, oh, look at this! Oh, punt goes after Shayna Baszler here. Charlotte getting the cheap shots in. Okay, Shayna Baszler attacked Charlotte a few weeks ago. Charlotte repaying the favor. As Shayna, you know what she's saying? She's good. She's saying she still wants the fight. And here we go. It's Bayley. It's Shayna Baszler, but Shayna Baszler coming in immediately, not 100%, as Bayley knows that. Goes for a roll-up pin here. 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count. Charlotte trying to soften up Shayna Baszler, perhaps, for her match in a few weeks at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. As now Bayley face first goes Shayna Baszler, drops her down with the toe, with the drop toe hold. However, oh, a punch to the stomach by Shayna Baszler. Baszler, one of the most dangerous competitors we've ever seen, not only in just the women's division, but in WWE as a whole. And Baszler, she doesn't give a damn about her opponent's health. She doesn't give a damn about theatrics. She only cares about beating the hell out of anybody that steps in her way, breaking arms, breaking limbs, as now goes after the arm there, as you can see, a definite focal point. And it seems as though that attack by Charlotte almost didn't even matter. Bayley rolls out of the ring. Shayna Baszler, taunting a little bit here, telling her, let's go, let's bring on the fight, and Bayley's doing just that, hits her with a body slam. Okay, the winner between Shayna Baszler and Charlotte will go on to fight Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And honestly, I would love to see either match. Shayna Baszler or Charlotte. Oh my god, the height by Bayley. The cover 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Did you see the height there? God damn. Trying to break the ribs there of Shayna Baszler. Bayley gets a kick to the stomach, however, now. As Shayna goes for a body slam, however, she can't lift her up enough. And Bayley takes advantage, pushes her away, grabs her suplex here. Oh, connects. Okay, Shayna Baszler trying to lift her up for the body slam, as you just saw. However, Bayley responds with with a reversal there, getting out of it. Okay, perhaps Shayna Baszler could not hold her up for too long because of that harsh landing off the top by Bayley. As now this crowd definitely seems to be in support of Bayley here. A sold-out arena. All Bayley fans wanting to see her here. She wasn't even meant to be in our... Oh! She wasn't even meant to be on SmackDown this year following the draft, and she earned her way to getting that shot. To getting this chance to be on SmackDown here and to proving why she truly matters. Okay, she was supposed to be in NXT. She went undrafted, but she was brought down to NXT. And then Bayley, through her hard work and determination, has become SmackDown Women's Champion. So she went from not even being on SmackDown, not even being on the main roster, to being champion within the span of a year. And now she's fighting one of the most dangerous competitors we've ever seen in Shayna Baszler, as Bayley pretty much owning Shayna Baszler this entire matchup. And I bet that attack by Charlotte had something to do with that. Is now grabbing the arm here, definitely, of course. Shayna Baszler loves to break the arms of her opponents. However, Bayley goes for a neck breaker again, connects. And the cover by Bayley. One. No, and only a 1 count. This match still going on here. Oh god, a stomp to the back of the head there. Jesus Christ. That looked a little brutal. However, Shayna Baszler once again wrenching on the arm. Kick. Oh, goes for the kick. However, Bayley blocking it with the hand. Perhaps that was not such a smart idea. Perhaps she should have taken the kick almost, because that arm might be in a lot of pain and damage right now. However, it doesn't look like she really cares. As the Bayley Plex connects. The Bayley Plex connects in the cover. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count. This match continues on. Shayna Baszler here, kicking out, trying her best to fight, trying to prove like she is SmackDown Women's Champion. As now Bayley bringing her up to the top turnbuckle. Perhaps she has something in mind here. Punches her in the back. And now a punch to the lower back there. Oh god, you're not going to like this German suplex. They're landing on the stomach. Bayley showing some power here. Off the top rope, the cover. 1, 2. No, but again, Shayna Baszler kicks out. Baszler, she hasn't had much of a fight in here tonight. However, the resiliency and the heart and determination being shown as the heart by Bayley connects to Shayna's. 2, 3 for the Bayley to belly, and it was over. Shayna Baszler coming in, trying her best to fight here. There you see immediately Bayley trying to get the win with a roll-up pin. However, Shayna Baszler kicks out. Shayna Baszler getting attacked before the match even started by Charlotte. Okay, evening the odds, I guess you could say. Charlotte couldn't even have her match against Bayley a few weeks ago. And tonight, Shayna Baszler, even though she continued the fight, she took that loss by Bayley here. So the psychological disadvantage, in my opinion, goes to Shayna Baszler walking in to Elimination Chamber. As Bayley hitting all these high-impact maneuvers like the German suplex off the top rope, the Bayley to belly, the Bayley Plex, beating the hell out of Shayna Baszler until Shayna Baszler could not physically kick out. 1, 2, 3, Bayley with a huge win on the SmackDown Women's Champion as we move on to our main event. For many moons, a war has been slowly brewing in the world wrestling of entertainment. I, Matt Hardy, like many of you, hadn't known just where this war was coming from. A year ago, I was forced by Mr. Dolph into my new state of enlightenment. People like that mule who speaks from a desk every week have called me broken. But broken is not what I am. I am enlightened. I see things now. I see the formation of darkness upon the world. I, Matt Hardy, thought originally that this darkness was coming from the aforementioned Mr. Dolph, but I am afraid that I was incorrect in my findings. I focused too much on the vessel that enlightened me, that I was too blind as to see what was happening here on the brand of blue. The Wyatt family have wreaked havoc on this land for many moons, using my own brother to do so under their spell. And I must stop it. But I can't do it alone. I need a partner. I must take my brother Jeff Nero Hardy back from this spell. I must stop this darkness before it reaches its ultimate conclusion. To prevent this ultimate encounter, I must make an ultimate deletion. Did Matt Hardy just call me a mule? Okay, well anyways, after Matt Hardy discussed with the crowd, did he just call me a mule? I don't know how to feel about that. But apparently a war is brewing between Matt Hardy and the Wyatt family, as he just stated. But another war here tonight will take place in our main event of the evening. Aleister Black, the former World Heavyweight Champion, the man who defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania, the dangerous striker himself, Aleister Black, set to take on Finn Balor, the current World Heavyweight Champion, the man who took the title from Aleister Black. These two men going to go one-on-one here tonight in our main event, as Black slowly makes his way to the ring. He is determined. He is set to defeat Finn Balor. Now, Aleister Black was a part of a huge battle royal to determine who would be the final man inside the Elimination Chamber. And we saw the winner of that match become Bobby Roode. So Bobby Roode, the Intercontinental Champion, going to be joining that Elimination Chamber match. And quite frankly, if that was Finn Balor, I'd be much happier that's Bobby Roode, as opposed to this man, Aleister Black, entering that matchup, because Aleister Black, he's pissed off specifically at Finn Balor. He is pissed off. And you know what? Him joining that match would be a hell of a lot worse for Finn Balor, as Balor, not wasting any time here, let's go! Finn Balor, the current world champion, goes after Aleister Black, here with the double stomp to the stomach. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, why waste any more time? Finn Balor, waiting for the perfect moment, coming in here, throws him into the corner. Aleister Black, Finn Balor here, this is our main event, and Finn Balor perhaps ruining the main event right now, goes to kick him in the stomach, and oh! Gets a kick in the chest of his own. One kick takes him down off his feet. As Aleister Black, the dangerous striker, going after Finn Balor here. As Balor, Russian leg sweep connects. Finn Balor, I guess, attacking Aleister Black, knowing that he wants to still be fairly fresh going into the Elimination Chamber. Okay, like I was mentioning before, okay, I'd rather have Bobby Roode in that chamber if I was Finn Balor, and not Aleister Black, as the kick right to the noggin there, almost perhaps giving him a concussion maybe, hopefully not. However, maybe not, as Aleister Black still knows where he is, still knows that he's in this fight, as a knee connects to the chin. And then, oh god, a kick right to the back, scraping across it. Okay, Finn Balor here tonight. He's not looking good, the hold is locked in. Oh god, trying to break the arm there. As Aleister gets a kick to the leg there. Finn Balor, like I was mentioning, going into the Elimination Chamber. He's got to go against people like Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar. And if Finn Balor entered that Elimination Chamber, in my opinion, it would be a guarantee that Finn Balor would lose his championship. Okay, now sure. The odds are still not in his favor, honestly. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, John Cena. Okay, the odds are just not in the favor of Finn Balor, in my opinion. It is a 1-6. However, I don't know, if you do some Scott Steiner math, Finn Balor is definitely going in there as the underdog. However, right now, Aleister Black goes with the strikes now, here tonight, in our main event as a knee to the face connects. As now, Aleister Black waits for Finn to get up here. Gets up, elbow to the face, and oh, goes for a huge drop kick, moved out of the way, tosses him into the ground. A very bad landing for Finn Balor, and Aleister Black knees him in the face, connecting. And wait a second, the lights have apparently gone down in the arena. What the hell? Well, Finn Balor is now down Aleister Black hits him hard with the knee, and what in the hell? And oh, wait, the fire! From the depths of hell, perhaps? Aleister Black alone in the ring. Finn Balor rolling to the outside. Oh my god, it's Kane! It's gotta be Kane here, ladies and gentlemen. What in the hell is he doing here? Aleister Black now alone in the ring. The referee seemed to have gotten out of dodge there as well. What the hell is Kane doing here? He's not a part of SmackDown. He's never been drafted. What the hell is he doing? Kane making his way to the ring. And if I was Aleister Black, yeah, I would run the hell out. Kane, the devil's favorite demon himself. He was a part of our series last year. What the hell is he doing here? The brother of the Undertaker I mentioned earlier. Aleister Black defeated the Undertaker on Mania, and oh, gets him with the elbow. And Aleister Black taking a moment to stare, not wasting any time, gets a punch to the stomach, and oh god, Kane, the choke slam on Aleister Black. Well, the referee has called off of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Balor, I assume, losing this match via disqualification. As Kane now looking towards the hard cam. And oh god. And Aleister Black about to be looking up towards the lights. Slamming him down here. What in the hell is Kane doing here? Ruining our main events. Beating the hell out of Aleister Black. And Aleister Black, oh god. A move he is all too familiar with. The tombstone pile driver by Kane. What in the hell is Kane doing here, ladies and gentlemen? I have no idea. However, that's going to have to be the end of this episode here. If Kane is done. Yeah, I don't know. He's just staring down at Aleister Black. If you guys liked it, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. But if you have, want to hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic. And have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Oh boy. Oh. Bye-bye. Y'all.